Okay, please let me know once you are able to see my screen. It will be great if you can tell me whether you are able to see or not.
It is.
Okay, great. Cool. Uh, just let me set it down. Okay, so a little bit about myself. I am Maninder Singh. You can call me Badri. I'm your trainer for the next 15 modules and 50 to 60 hour of training. I have total 9.5 year of experience, total 9.5 year of experience, and currently working as a RPA solution architect in entity data. Before this, I was working with UiPath company. Before that, I was with ZF, then Mercedes-Benz, and in 2015, I started my career in Emphasis, actually, the first company. Okay. Till now, I have provided training to the Mexico people, US, Malaysia, Dubai, Indian student, even in the college students. I have gave training to the college people also. Okay. These are my personal details. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Okay. So this is our first module, or you can say the first module, first chapter, which says about robotics process automation. Before jumping into UiPath or jumping into any tool, first what you need to understand it, what you're gonna learn actually. Okay, you're gonna learn robotics process automation, what that stand for, RPA is, what is not RPA actually. Okay, how RPA came into picture, from scripting to till now where we are right now. We are in IPA domain actually. So how we reached over here, then we'll see the applications of RPA, that okay, what RPA can do or what RPA can't do. Then we'll see the life cycle, RPA life cycle, how it moves actually, when you get the project, when you don't get the means when you get the project, and till when you deliver the project, what are the stages through which your bot has to go. Okay, then we will see benefits of RPA. Definitely we will check the benefits. If we get a process, we are getting the benefit out of it, then only we will automate it. Otherwise we're not going to automate that project. Okay, then we'll see that we have a lot of RPA tools. As you know that we have Power Automate, we have UiPath, we have Blue Prism, we have Automation Anywhere, nice tool, workflow, work fusion. Definitely ample amount of tools we have in market. So how to select that tool, that okay, which we will say that okay, this is the tool which I'm going to learn, or this is the tool which we gonna use for automation. Okay, and then at the end we will see what is the future of RPA. If you are learning any technology, you need to know that whether you have a good future in that technology or not. If you don't have any good, if you don't have you don't see a vision, or you don't see a trophy in the future in that technology, it doesn't matter. Uh, it's better not to learn it. Okay, I'll say that. Cool. So this is our first motive, first module, first chapter. As I said, it's introduction to robotics process automation. Okay, so if anyone has any doubt, please feel free to ask your question, raise your question, ask it. It's completely fine. Okay, Sudha, we have Sudhu, right? Hi, Sudhu. Okay, it's hi, Rama. Okay.
Yeah, hi, Maninder.
Hi, how are you, buddy?
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Your
How about
office
you?
is, it's good. Fine. Your office is finished?
Till 8 minutes finished now.
Okay, okay. Great, man. Okay, we have Chandrika over here. How, Chandrika?
Hello,
So from where you are, Chandrika?
I'm from Bangalore.
Bangalore. Okay, and which domain you are right now?
Currently, I'm into service management.
Service management. Okay, so you wanted to know a little bit about RPA, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's emerging technology. You know that the future is in automation and in AI. So RPA is a mix of automation and AI, right? Cool.
Mm.
Fine. So if you have any doubt, my friend, feel free to ask anytime. Okay.
Uh,
Cool. Yes. Hi. Anyone? I thought Rajvardhan, you are saying something?
Yes,
Yes. Please tell me.
yes, I work RPA last 3 years.
Uh huh.
I am not working now, So hence I difficulty to crack the interviews like scenario based questions and
Definitely. Yes, I
yeah.
got it. So what
So
happens is
actually
like,
I work support, not
uh-huh,
development, and
uh-huh.
no hence I difficulty for development requirements.
Yes, yes, yes. This is what happens when you just learn thing but not
And I
understand it.
also work not UiPath and automation in your my previous organization. I work Infosys, but this
Mm-hmm.
in layoff case and not working
Okay,
on.
okay.
This is internal tool there
Mm-hmm.
regarding drag and drop conditions
Got it,
according
got
UI.
it.
Hence,
No,
I am
no
using.
code basically, right? It's a no code tool.
Yes, I also
Yes.
20 mostly 25 to 30 interviews in
Okay.
56
Oh
months,
my God.
but
Okay.
not as anyone
Array.
selected.
Then there's a
And difficulty
problem.
like use case and scenario based questions.
Scenario based questions, definitely.
Yes.
Scenario based, reason based. That's what tell people also. People think they know, I came through a lot of people, a lot of interviews, a lot of people, they say we know automation, we know basic, aap humko advanced sikha do. They are like, teach us advanced. We know basic. So we are like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. Even if somebody could have joined the last session, I asked, there was a guy, he was really good, he was really charming person. He said, okay, I know basics. So I said, okay, I'll ask you 5 questions. If you answer, it's fine. If you don't answer. So I saw a lot of people, we think that we know automation, or we know that, okay, we know basic. Basic to हमको आता है, अपने को advanced सीखना है, लोग ऐसे सोचते हैं. So it doesn't go like that. Basic, if I say basic, if I say that, okay, if you are saying that you know basic, that means you know A to Z. If you say I know basic English, then I am thinking that you know grammar. Then you know why after Q, why there is a U. You know that thing, then only you can say that you know basic of English. That's the same thing goes with automation. Okay. So let's start the journey. Let's understand this thing. Don't worry about this. If you have seen our last sessions recording or my last batch recording, there you will see that I only go for the logic base. I don't care about time. I don't care about this thing that, okay, I have to finish the syllabus. No, no, no. I'm here to teach. This is my hobby. I do it out of hobby only. Okay. So let's start with the introduction of robotics process automation. The first question when came into the picture is, what is robotics process automation when we
Maninder,
segregate
sorry
this?
to interrupt.
Yes, yes.
So, yeah, everyone on the call, just I want to, say what Maninder was talking about, right? In the previous call, there was, some basic questions on,
Yes.
so it's me, Arun. Sorry.
Hey, you are back again. Hey,
Man,
Bhagwan, ye
I,
aadmi.
I, I don't have anything now, but yeah,
Oh my God. You
walking through
interviewed
your
me
course.
for you interviewed me for last in one session, interviewed me for 1 hour, man. So your
No,
question was good? All good?
yes, yeah, all good. It's
Yeah.
like, again, Maninder taking this session, I just wanted to join to hear. That's it. Yeah. It was
Okay.
great interacting last time. So
Thank
even
you,
I
man.
don't want
Thank
to miss an opportunity. So I know jumped at the right time this time. Earlier it was like
Definitely.
1 hour late.
You are 1 hour late. And then you stretch
I,
my session 1 hour.
correct,
Great,
correct.
great, Arun. Nice.
I
Thanks,
just
man.
wanted to give a heads up on all the
Great,
connections that are joined today's meet. Yeah.
great. Thanks,
Yeah.
Arun.
Sorry to interrupt, please.
No worries, no worries. Thank you. Oh man. Okay, so let's start with introduction to robotics process automation. So first topic, what we are gonna teach over here is, what is RPA. Okay, this is the first thing which you need to understand, that what is RPA, what it stands for. Okay, so RPA stands for robotics process automation. What we call robot, anything, any entity, anything which can mimic human. Oh, somebody's speaker is on. Let me mute yourself, guys. If anyone want to say anything, please unmute yourself, or you can mute so that uh, there will be no echo of the voice. Okay, so RPA stands for robotics process automation. So what robotics stand for? Robotic, any entity which mimics human action, on the basis of predefined rules, that's called robot. Okay, anything robot. If you see, if I'm creating a thing out of gear and iron and anything, and that is walking, that is just flipping, then I can say, oh, this is robot, because this is mimicking human action. I'm not expecting it to do some extraordinary thing. I'm saying you are an entity, do anything, which I am doing. So that's a robot. If next day my dog will copy me, okay, logically, and I have some predefined rules in it, I will say, okay, this dog works like a robot because predefined rules. Okay, we call people also. We say, hey, Roj, every day you are going to office, working, coming back, going office, working, coming back. You're working like a robot. You're behaving like a robot. That means if some entity has predefined rule and it is mimicking human action, mimicking and creating some creativity is a different thing. Mimicking means doing the same task again and again and again. That's called robot. Okay. And that entity, the entity which is performing that task, we will call it robotic. Now comes to the next, word, that is a process. What is a process? Okay. The process is a sequence of steps or the sequence of tasks that lead to a meaningful activity. I will say, if I am, we say that, okay, process of making a tea. A process of making a tea means every task will be sequential. If I, do first task at the end and last task at the first, then that I will not say this is a process, because it will not lead me to a meaningful activity, or it will not giving me to a fruit. Okay, so process is like, okay, I'm doing first step, second step, third step, and while doing these steps I am going to the end result which will be fruitful for me. If suppose your task is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and my task is step 2, step 4, step 5, I will do your task and you will do my task, and that task is not, whatever result it is giving you, that is not useful to you, you will not call it a process. You will say it's just a khichdi, nothing. Okay, at the end you're not getting anything. So that for you it's not a process. So process is just a reference. Actually, it's a, how you see it, whether it is a useful for you or not. That's called a process. So process is nothing but a sequence of steps which you will do one by one to achieve a meaningful activity, to achieve a meaningful goal which will be useful for you. That's we called a process. Okay, and automation, as you know that automation means anything automatically done. That's called automation. When we combine these three things, like, okay, we have a process which we want to automate, and we have an entity which is doing that thing for us, okay, on the basis of predefined rules, and this entire process is happening automatically, we called it robotics process automation. I'll give you an example. Like, suppose if I'll say you have an invoice, you have to you have to get information from that invoice, put it into a web application, and validate whether my data which is coming from an invoice is correct or not. If it is correct, send me a mail. If it is not correct, send me a mail saying that, okay, there is an error in your Excel. So every day I'm going and doing these things. There's a failure, there's a chance of failure, there's a problem. So now what I will do, I will create a programmer for it, which will do the same task every day. It will get a PDF from my shared drive or from some shared location, read that PDF, it will put that PDF information into the web application, validate that information, and give you a result. Same task which I was doing earlier. This is called robotics process automation, because there is a meaningful process. There is automatically happening. There is things automatically happening. And how it is automatically happening? With the help of that application, that software, that entity, that is called robotics. These three things combined makes a robotics process automation. And this entire thing will be done with the help of this technology. Okay. So if anything, any doubt with to understand robotics process automation, what is robotic process automation? Harika, all good? We have Harika. Nice. I saw a lot of different names. Okay. Dinesh, all good, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Are you tired by today's the entire
No,
day?
no, no,
No,
no,
right?
sir.
It's all good, right?
Yes, right.
Cool, man. Okay, so this is how the robotics process automation looks like. Okay, this is the The introduction, actually, how it is work. Okay. Now let's understand what is not RPA. We can say that, okay, what is not robotics process automation? So what is not RPA is the first line says RPA is a zero EQ and IQ software or a machine which can only work on the basis of predefined rules. This is valid in every case. RPA doesn't have EQ. RPA doesn't have IQ. Even if you have IPA, intelligent process automation, see, now what you can do is you have a robot which is doing all the tasks in the predefined rules. But now what you can do is you can use a ML language or ML package, you know, data science package or any package which you can use and involve it with your RPA tool and keep it working. But still, it won't have EQ and IQ. It will be working with a predefined learning, but it will not have IQ and EQ. It will not have EQ, emotional quotient. Okay, it will not have. Okay, okay. Now, second thing is what is not a RPA? Like, okay, today you are doing your automation with the help of Chrome browser. Suppose I gave you a simple task, right? What you need to do is get the information from PDF, put it into your Word, web application, and give me the result. But next day, suppose your web application is not working and somebody came and said, they said, okay, you know what? Now what you need to do is you need to remove this web application, and we are, giving you a desktop application where you need to feed the information and get the information and get the result. Okay. Now, as a human, I can do it because as a human, I will say, okay, will the field will be present over there in the desktop application? You will say, huh, the fields will be there. So I'll like, okay, fine. I'm okay with, no worries. I don't need that web application anymore now. But as a RPA, what I need to do is I need to reconfigure my bot. It can't learn by itself. This is not RPA. It can't learn by itself. Like ML skills, it can learn by itself. We have validation mechanism over there, but it can't learn by itself. Understand this thing. RPA is your entire body. Okay, RPA is your entire body. Your brain functions, your simulator and everything in your body, because of which your hands are moving, because of which you can feel the heat and everything. This all pre-plan, you can say the pre-ruled basis. But who does the thinking? Your brain does the thinking. For that, you need a ML model. RPA can't do it. RPA is an entire body, but brain, you need ML. So if my body need to learn it by, learn by itself, my brain need to learn it first, and then it will, give commands to my body to do that thing. Okay. So RPA is a body and brain is like ML and AI models. Okay. Okay, so tasks that need cognitive capability or require process improvement, we can't do that one, definitely. Can't work with unstructured data. Suppose you are saying that, okay, one data I will be sending from email, another data I will be sending from a voice message. Okay, another data I will be sending from a gestures, hand gestures. So definitely, it can't work in that format. It need a digital data. It can't work with non-digital data. It can't work with completely handwritten data. Completely handwritten data means I'm talking about doctor's prescription. If you have a doctor prescription, suppose entirely written, which even you can't read it properly. Bot can't. Bot still, oh, this is a doctor's prescription. I can't read it. So this is not RPA's work. Okay. In this case, RPA won't work. Or in this case, you would need an extra hand, which we say IPA, which is like, okay, you are involving ML model in it. Okay, which we will be learning with document understanding in AI center, action center. We will be learning it in that phase, which is the last module, which comes in the 15th or 14th and 15th module. Okay, so this is our first learning. So how we gonna learn is like, okay, first we gonna learn a small things. First we're gonna introduce ourselves with the basics RPA. Then we're gonna learn that, okay, what is UiPath or that tool, and then we're gonna learn each thing, so that if next day you say, okay, apart from UiPath, I want to learn automation anywhere. Apart from UiPath, I want to learn Blueprint, so that you will have the understanding of it. You will have the understanding of, if I say that Excel automation. So if you go to Blueprint, you will like, okay, huh, The same thing is there. The logic is there. Everything is there. So my goal over here is not to teach you a language like Python, Java, or something. No, my goal is to make you understand what is OOPS concept, to make you understand what is list, to make you understand how loops works, you know, how your variables are, how your classes becomes, how your imports are, why you are using import and all. Okay, so this is how it gonna go flow. Now next task is to understand the evolution of automation, how automation evolved, how right now you can see tools, Blue Prism or RPA tools, like you have automation anywhere, Blue Prism or UiPath or any other tool, how you can see it today. Initially, what was there? Initially, how it started with zero, So this this stories, this, mm, okay, this stories goes, I think, 1977 or somewhere over there. Okay, when people used to write scripts, there were people who thought every day we are doing the same task. Every day we are going and doing the same task. I had a friend in emphasis who used to do what his work was to migrate his website from Drupal 7 to Drupal 8, and every day he used to come, update the code, update the packages, update this thing and that. And one day he's like, okay, I'm writing a script, and that was the first time I got introduced to a script. So this is how it started actually. So initially, people thought every day we are coming to office and doing the same task. Why can't we write some code which will do the same task which we are doing? You know, if you have to write a mail every day, suppose you are sending a mail, they said, okay, I'm writing a code which will send a email every day. If you are creating a report out of Excel data, they said, okay, I will not create that report. I'm going to create a code. I'll just run that code and it will send the reports. So it start with script based automation. Initially, the story was people got fed up with the same repetitive task, mundane task, everyday's task, right? And then they said, okay, I'm going to write a code which going to do the same task for me. They came and the task was done for them. Now, after that, some people thought, okay, you know what is happening is I created this code, I'm running this code, but my friend need in another company, my friend need that code. I can't send that code to him. Or if I'm sending that code to him or her, they need to make the entire ecosystem for that code. Definitely developer, definitely executor, definitely they have to go to laptop and just put that button over there, run button over there. So they said, why can't we create a community or a tool where we will create a code to do the repetitive task? First, they find out what are the repetitive tasks. They said, okay, sending a mail is a repetitive task. Anybody can use it. Then they said, okay, interaction with Excel is a repetitive task. Inside that, writing into cell is a repetitive task. Creating a table is a repetitive task. Then they said, okay, you know what? Interacting with a web application is a repetitive task. So they made an entire list of it and they created the code which can be reusable, which work on the basis of barter system, kind of like you give me arguments, you give me some values, I'll give you this result. You tell me what to do, I will do that thing. Like if I say open that application, so first that code will ask me, if I say that open this website, then first thing my code will ask me that, okay, which website, give me the URL. And the second thing is which browser I should use, Chrome browser, Firefox, Edge browser, or you have some another browser. So these information I'll give that code and it will work. So here comes the rule based tool automation, that's called RPA. First was script, everybody was writing a script but their own. Then become a community, they said we will create reusable codes and we will share that code, but you have to pay us first. You pay us, we'll give you the entire bunch. Whichever you need, drag it. Whichever you need, use it. That's called rule based automation. And at the end, once the rule based automation is done, as you are living in that era, you are from that era where we are using tools for automation. We don't need scripts, we don't need codes. We are like drag and drop. We just need to know the functionality. We just need to know why we are using it, where we are using, and how we are using it. Done. We don't need to know the engine behind it, right? But the problem is, as I said, we are creating the body, we are not creating the brain. If suppose we have some process where the bot need to think out of the previous data. Suppose you have some payment method, payment bot you are creating. Okay, the bot has to analyze from the previous data of that user whether the user is paying the EMI on time. If that bot is paying, user is paying EMI, that bot need to understand that if it is a big EMI, whether it is paying or not, whether it is paying the shorter EMIs, smaller EMIs, or what kind of loan, whether it is taking a frequent loan taker person, it is what kind of user it is, and according to that it need to make a payment. So here rule based can't work, because here you need to study the behavior of customer and then provide the loan. So in this case, you need a ML model. You will have data, you will have previous data of that user, n number of users. You will feed that. The bot will learn it. The ML model will learn it, and the ML model will say, "Hey, give the loan to it," and the hands of the RPA bot will open and give the loan. Otherwise, it will not give the loan. So we call it intelligent bots. We call it IPA, intelligent bot, intelligent, process automation. We call it. Okay. So this is the evolution of automation. This is how automation is evolving. Right now, we are in the transit between rule-based tool and intelligent. Okay. So this is how the journey goes. Okay. So till now, I will hold it for 2 minutes or some seconds. If anyone has any question, please feel free to ask your question till here. Akshita, any question? Sorry? Okay. Rajvardhan, all good? If I saw you are unmute, but I can't hear you, buddy. Okay. So, okay, all good, man. Dinesh, all good, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I can see Manish Srivastava. Hi, Manish.
Hi,
Maninder, right. Hi, how are you, buddy?
I'm fine.
It's good. You're working or a student?
Yeah, working.
Working in, may I know which company?
RP Tech.
RPA Tech. Oh, nice, man. It's a nice company, right? It's the company for automation. This is one of the first company which opened for just for automation, right?
Right,
The founder used to go to colleges and companies to give training, right?
right.
Yeah, I know. It's nice, yeah. It has a great journey. Great. So you are working as a RPA UiPath developer, right? Because I said
Not power to me.
Power Automate. Okay. Great. Cool, man. Great. If you know Power Automate UiPath, the basic UiPath will be very familiar to you. Selector and everything is there, right? So
Yeah.
cool. Great. Okay, Seetal, all good for you? Hmm. Seetal is not in mood to talk. Great. Cool. Nice. If anyone has any question, please feel free to ask your question. Right. Hi, Seetal. I think you want
Yeah, hi.
to. How's your office?
Yeah, it's good.
Good. You are able to breathe?
Yes,
Great then. Okay, so for which company you're working?
I'm working in Cynics Group. Is it in
Okay,
Hyderabad?
so you are in Hyderabad.
Yeah.
Nice, Charminara. So I heard about Hyderabad. I just saw reels, right? We are the generation of reelers. So I saw reel there. They said, okay, Hyderabadi people say bangan in everything. Is it true?
आई डोंट नो एक्चुअली, मैं भी यहाँ पे ज्यादा नहीं, सिर्फ 2-3 इयर्स ही हुए हैं.
तब तो ठीक है. Okay, cool. Yeah, from which means originally from which state?
Yeah, I'm from Gujarat actually.
Hmm, nice. You have your hey, talk to Modi ना. Tax बहुत ज्यादा हो रहा है बोलो यार.
जी जी, श्योर.
Your own people, man.
यस.
Okay, great, great, cool. Let's go to the next one
Yeah,
then.
Maninder, I have one question.
हाँ Manish, please go ahead now.
So what all we are going to learn in this training?
Okay. You are not there
If I will
earlier,
be,
right?
yeah.
Cool, great.
If we talk
So
about the advanced learning, so what all the
definitely,
steps and how
man.
to crack the
Mhm.
certificate in this UiPath.
Yes. See, I'll take you a little bit, 5 minutes, kind of brief, है ना? So how we gonna go in this training is my focus is to give you the knowledge of, between the lines knowledge, not just talking about things and just making you understand. I'm gonna tell you that how Excel work actually. I'm not gonna tell you that, okay, how you will do UI Excel automation like this. No. I'm gonna teach you when you open a Excel, what happens actually. It's becomes a mirror of your original file.
Yeah.
Until as you don't save it, it won't reflect on that one. And when you use with the workbook activity, what happens over there? It directly interact with file. So what is the difference between these two? Like these questions, and these are the logical question people are asking nowadays in interviews. Okay,
And
so
are
my
we, okay, sorry
yes,
to interrupt. Are we
no,
getting any practice assignment or
definitely,
something?
definitely. We have assignment for each module. We have, you can say assessment and assignment for modules. Okay, we have projects, we have assignment and assessment for each modules, and also we gonna have like kind of, in depth every topics in depth thing. Like, okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask that one, and we will tell you like, okay, learning on the basis of interviews or learning on the basis of real time examples. We'll not just go through the things like, okay, pehle ye pad lo, ye pad lo, ye pad. No, we're not gonna go like that. So our how this journey will start. First, I'll tell you, the basic of automation. Like, we'll teach you, if even if we'll teach you variables. We'll teach you loops. Okay, we'll teach you branching, how the branching works. If else condition or any, even if doesn't matter. I'm gonna go through that one. Then we're gonna go for the UiPath tool. We will do this thing in UiPath tool itself. Slowly, whatever we are getting on our way, we'll learn it in
And
UiPath.
we
Okay.
also use rejects and something,
Definitely. Regex,
VB code and that
API.
all thing.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
Regex also you will be learning. API you will be learning. Like, even if I'm not gonna teach you that, okay, this is API. No. I'm gonna teach you a little bit about API also. What is API actually? How it is built actually, so that you can imagine it like, okay, API ऐसे बनता है. It's a function. API is not just something. API is a function. Companies
Yeah.
make it. It's a function between
So
your website and the
one more
yes.
question. Are we going to do something, some exercise on real hand experience on APIs and all?
Definitely, man. APIs also, we're gonna do the API automations with the Jira. I'm gonna ask you to create tickets on Jira with the help of API, or with the Chat GPT or anything which you can interact with that thing.
Okay, sure.
In the we're gonna go for the advanced. So I'm gonna take you that one. So first we'll clear the basics of any programming languages.
Actually I do have some more queries. Can I
Mhm.
talk you personally after the meeting, like tomorrow, if it be suitable for you?
Works for me, man. But last time अरुण ने 1 घंटा ले लिया था.
It won't be 1 hour, but 5 to 10 minutes.
No worries, no worries. You can ask the syllabus and all. He was like questioning, who questioning पूछ रहा था. So Arun was like nice person, but cool, works for me, nah, completely, man. So I'll take you
Okay, thank
everyone.
you.
Yeah, everyone. I'll take you through the process. If you are new to this one, please hold your breath and understand this thing. Okay. So first we will go through the basic of any programming languages. Okay.
Thank
So I want
Thank
you to. I want you. Okay. I want you to make. I want you to understand everything from the basics. So this one. Then we'll go through the UiPath, how it is, how the structure of UiPath is, how other projects are linked with each other. Okay. not only UiPath, Action Center, Document Understanding, Orchestrator, your other apps and all, how it is interact, how it is, how infra is basically. Then we'll go through the each module wise, like, okay, Excel automation, this automation, that automation. You will have assessment and assignment for each. Okay. And then
Yeah. Okay.
okay, and then we will go through the RE framework, which is a good topic of UiPath, right? RE framework. Then we will be going through one by one, like database activities. Then we will be going through API automation in UiPath. Then we'll going through document understanding. Then we'll going through Action Center. Then we'll be going through the AI Center. Then we will be going through the apps. So this is how our journey will be going. Advanced topic we are also learning. RPA also we're learning, and the basics also we are learning.
Yeah, so RE framework using both schemas for
Definitely, man.
building conflict,
कैसा
right?
बात कर रहा है मनीष भाई? I said ना,
Actually, there's very little less class, so
नहीं, less कहाँ है? 60 hours is more than enough. Don't worry, 60 hour बहुत है.
okay.
ठीक है, 60 hours are like अभी तो start होगा, चिंता मत करो, ठीक है. So and most of the, so my objective is to teach you guys, not to spoon feeding you guys like, okay, हाँ ये activity ऐसा करो, नहीं. My target is to make you understand how you will use this thing, how to understand these, how to imagine these things, that okay, how it is working, and then you will be working. Okay. Then you will have definitely we will have doubt session. If anyone had doubt, they can join the bridge and they can ask their doubt for that day. So it will be like that. Okay.
Okay.
So this is how it will go. So from basic till advanced, I'll tell you the best time for switching is post April. So before that, don't try. That's my suggestion as a big brother in this game. So I'll suggest post April. Okay, you will get a good package.
Thank you.
ये मेरा एनालिसिस है पिछले 10 साल का. Cool. So let's move ahead. If anyone has any doubt till here, please go ahead and ask your question. If you don't have doubt, we can go to the next topic.
So Maninder, so
हाँ
it's
सोनू
a
भाई.
simple question, yeah. So what is the entry level package to, like, it's the people have experience, but yeah, they want into the RPA field. So what will be the, although we have experience, but yeah, still we don't have experience in RPA, but still we need to, say some lies to the market because nobody wants pressure in the
De-
entry level. Yeah.
Definitely, man. I will. I'll say that. Okay. See, झूठ बोलो, but ऐसा बोलो कि भरोसे लायक हो. You have to, develop your skills in such a way that you know everything about. If I say na that okay, you document understanding आता है, you are like हाँ आता है. Project किया है, हाँ किया है. कैसे किया है? ऐसा था ये project. Okay.
Okay.
And then I will ask you 2-3 questions out of it, and I will be able to find out that आता है कि नहीं आता. Even as said, even मैं interview लेने बैठता हूँ, तो even when I know the person doesn't have experience, and if that person have knowledge, I will like कर तो लेगा ये यार. मेरा काम क्या है, उससे काम निकलवाना. मेरे को थोड़ा फर्क पड़ता है कि उसने पास्ट में सीखा नहीं सीखा. It doesn't matter, right? In the past, even if he doesn't have even if he has zero knowledge, zero experience, but you have plenty of knowledge which I can use. That's my useful person for me. So that's how it works actually. Okay, but definitely we have to make your resume like that so that people will understand that okay, you know RPA, and you need to understand each and everything so that you can prepare yourself for that lie which we're gonna make.
Yeah,
Right?
but Maninder, package
हाँ.
कितना मिल रहा है entry level
पैकेज सर,
मेरे को?
पैकेज. So डिपेंड करता है ईयर ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस पे एक्चुअली, एंड व्हाट इज योर प्रीवियस पैकेज. सी, हाइक आई कैन टेल यू, हाइक is like okay 70 to 100, or some people are getting. One of my friend got कितना था उसका, 18 from 18 he got 37 का पैकेज.
Okay.
He is Gopal Tiwari.
No, so कितने years का experience था, मतलब, like?
सेम मेरे जैसा, 8.5, मेरे से 1 साल पहले
So
का
why
होगा.
actually, I don't know, you have already development experience. So मेरा actually क्या है कि मेरा most of the, like, total I have a 15 years experience, but yeah, most of the मेरा 12 years मेरा मतलब उसमें operations में था, the quality में. Then I moved to the into automation, मतलब
हाँ तो
end user automation होता है,
इट्स
तो उस
इट्स
पे था.
सो इट्स गुड ना. हम जो भी ऑटोमेशन हम उसको यूआईपाथ में दिखा देंगे, और पहले का भी हम दिखा देंगे यूआईपाथ. दैट्स व्हाट इम्पोर्टेंट. सोनू भाई, इम्पोर्टेंट क्या है कि हमको वहां पे इंटरव्यू में उसको लगना ही नहीं चाहिए कि आपको नहीं आता है. सी
Yeah.
nobody gonna ask you. आज की डेट में मुझसे कोई नहीं पूछता. पीपल विल आस्क यू टू क्वेश्चंस, एंड अगर किसी ने इंटरव्यू दिया ना, तो दे कैन रिलेट
Mm-hmm.
इट. They don't ask you how many projects you have done. They will ask you which one is your latest project. Okay.
Yes.
Second question which they will ask you, which one is your toughest question project. Third question will be what are the challenges you faced while you are developing your project.
Yeah.
Technical. And the fourth question they will ask you, what is the challenges which you faced but not technical. So they will ask you, these four questions are common. Okay. So nobody gonna know. Nobody is interested in how many projects you have done in past. If even if you say 50 project, they can't. You can't make them count, right? Even they can't count it.
Yes. Yes.
Nobody gonna ask you, हाँ मेरे को 50 project बताओ अपने. अरे पागल आदमी है क्या? नहीं होता है ऐसा. ठीक है. Cool. Cool. Okay. So first step is focus on your foundations. Focus on your knowledge basically first. Okay. Cool. Anyone has any other question? Okay, if you don't have questions, let me repeat a little bit and then we can go ahead. Okay. So we started with introduction with we started with what is RPA and robotics process automation. Then we came to the step where we learned that okay, what is not an RPA, and then we saw evolution of automation. Now, next is application of RPA. What are the application of RPA? People think that okay, RPA is involved in IT sector only. No, I saw lot of financial companies like Bajaj Allianz, like Daimler Financial Services, like different financial companies where I saw UiPath is there, automation tool is there. Okay, my friends are working over there. That's why I know. Accounting, you go to any accounting firm, they are using. You have Deloitte, you have this thing consultancy companies and all, they are using RPA. Okay. Customer service, you go to any Vodafone or anywhere, there are automation is there. Okay. Healthcare, human resource, in any company HRs are using your automation, right? Supply chain management, everyone is using automation over there. So let me take you the first, healthcare. Okay. So in healthcare domain, what happens is like okay, automation is not just in IT. Okay. Suppose someday you booking an appointment. Okay, so some code need to go in background and check when your doctor is available. Then that code need to show you the availability of the doctor. Once you are done with this, that code need to, once you do the appointment, that code need to ping a message or a mail or update in the database that okay, saying that hey doctor, you have a new patient at 8 to 9. Okay, before 30-minute appointment, that bot need to send a message to the doctor that hey, in 30 minutes you have an appointment. That bot will send you a message also that hey, you have an appointment in 30 minutes. Okay, once you are done with that, bot will show a template to the doctor. Doctor will feed the entries over there, and the bot will take the information, put it into that, create a receipt for you, create a prescription for you, and send it to you. That's called Practo. That's an application which is using your automation. That's called Practo. There are multiple applications in healthcare domain like registrations. Okay, like diagnostic the things like okay, whether you have a problem or not, and surfing into web and these kind of
Maninder, I have
tasks.
one question. Sorry
Yes,
to say.
Manish. Yes.
For sending the message,
Uh-huh.
so does the bot is going to use API or
Yes, the bot is going to do API also. The bot is going to use the external services. Like, okay, WhatsApp has a kind of services also where we can send the uh, message basically
yeah?
directly.
But if we want to send the message only because maybe not
Definitely.
the person is using WhatsApp.
Even you get the calls, right? You get the calls from your reminder calls on Geo, like, okay,
Right.
please, yeah, dubbed calls kind of, right? That, okay, please recharge these
Yeah,
are also bot is triggering that calls. Bot is doing that thing. So
that is done with, I think with the help of Azure or something we can do cloud.
yes. It's all part of automation. It's automation is not restricted to tools, right? We are talking about a technology actually, right?
Yeah,
So if we have automation everywhere, right? Even if you have human resource, whenever you are going to any company, okay, they will ask you your document. Okay, now once they receive the document, they will get the information from all the documents. create an email ID for you, send that email ID to IT department and say that, okay, hey, create a space in your servers for this person. Then that email ID will go to the payroll team and they will say, hey, create an account for this person if it doesn't have account, and if he has provided the account information, please add this account information to your payroll system. Okay, then separate kind of mail will go to the IT team and they will say that, okay, please allocate a hardware to this person also. So these kind of thing, even when you are resigning, your FNF calculation and everything, even your salary is getting calculated by the bots in the background. Okay, so if you go to HR department of any organization, you will see a bot working for you. Okay.
Yeah, that is understandable. Yeah.
Cool. Yes. So supply chain management, if you go to supply chain management, when your parcel is got dispatched, when your parcel is, where your parcel is, whether you are getting your parcel today or not, or these kind of, even in Amazon, you can see that, okay, my parcel reached to Dehradun, my parcel reached to Badrinath, or my parcel reached to your Bangalore, then it will go to Mangalore and that will go to, your home, or whether it is got delivered or not, everything getting updated with lot of system. And in that system, RPA is also in. Okay, customer service, as I said earlier, what used to happen in my when I was young, then we used to have customer cares. We just called that 1 to 1, and there was another lady on the another another phone, and she's like, hello, and we are like, hey, let's talk. And if there is a person as a there's a man, I will like, hey, hell, go to hell, and we are just bang the phone down, right? But nowadays they understood that, okay, we have lot of customers and we have less customer servers, customer cares, so what they does, they are like, okay, if you have this query, plus one, if we have, so they are rerouting your phone to the exact executor who will be handling your query in a right way. So there is no extra bullshit like, okay, let's talk, time pass, or these kind of thing. No, it's no. If you have problem, you'll say one, press one, two, three, four, and then they will route, then they will channelize your call to the right representative. Okay, accounting, as I said, suppose you have a grumpy person and the person came to after a huge fight with his wife. Next day the person came and he was doing some calculation and there was a mistake of dot. So if he has to send $17,000, $17,000.00, he could have sent 1,70,000 or 17 lakh, you know. So the small mistake can make a huge change, right? So what happened? We are like, okay, now we have RPA automation. They will do the calculation. They will update the receipts. They will print, they will give a print command to the printer invoices, and even they will send. Now we don't need a printer, definitely we'll send a mail directly. We'll do the calculation, we'll create an invoice and send the mail. Even right now, if you do any even if you do any if you go to Decathlon and you are doing some shopping over there, so what it does, actually, there are sensors. They will sense that, okay, this is of 5,000, this is of 10,000. They will do the calculation. They will put a GST calculation. They will do create a receipt and send it to your mail also, and also they will do the calculation and they are like, okay, make the payment. So this all thing is done with the help of automation. So if you think, there are even more than these, there are a lot of fields where RPA is happening. Okay, so if you think you are surrounded with automation, if you can notice small things automatically happening, you will figure it out that you are surrounded with automation, RPA. You go to manufacturing company like Mercedes Benz, Ford, any BMW, Tata, there are RPA. You go to any financial companies, there are RPA. You go to any supply chain Amazon or these Flipkart and all, there are automation teams are there. You go to customer service companies, customer service branch of that company, there are automation. So there is no field where automation is not there. There's no field where the automation is not there. Okay, I have been to different kind of companies. I have been to service based company. I have been to manufacturing company. I saw everywhere automation. There is a separate team for automation. Earlier, there were few companies which were doing automation and they are taking projects from the manufacturing based company. And there was, limited jobs. But now even manufacturing company had their IT domain, and in the IT domain they have digital transformation, and in digital transformation they have RPA. So jobs are a lot of jobs are there. Just learn it. It's not like that, okay, in market there is no job. It's like you don't have that knowledge which market need. So you need to learn that one. Okay, cool. So this is applications of RP. Okay. If anyone has any question, please feel free to ask. Okay. Jasmine, all good?
Ah, yes.
You're the first person who joined this call, huh?
Okay.
Great.
Yes.
So from where you are, Jasmine?
I am from Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh. So Andhra, who's your superstar basically from your place? Is it KGF? KGF person? Is a
No.
Yash? Yash is not from your, right?
No, Karnataka, I think.
Ah, I love South Indian movies. Like hell. Nice,
Okay.
good movies. Yes. Okay. Cool. Anyone has any Manasa? You have question, buddy?
Uh, like nothing as of now. Is this a, like starting class or it's just a demo class?
It's kind of a it's a first lecture, first
Okay,
class.
it's not a
Yes.
demo
No, no,
lecture.
no, definitely it's not a demo. We are already little late. So we
Okay.
are starting it. Okay. Cool. Cool, my friend. Okay. So
Hi,
this is
Maninder.
hello, Amulya.
Yeah,
iPhone.
yeah. I just joined. I just joined the meeting very late.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, even I.
So I am really not sure like why the program is and who are the target audience. Like because I am already from RPA domain,
Mm-hmm.
but I have exposure on Blue Prism and automation anywhere field.
Okay.
And also that too in production and migration development, not into complete development. So
Okay.
basically, I am aiming for learning development on UiPath.
Uh-huh.
Uh, am I at the right place? If I'm not wrong, is this training going to help to
Definitely.
learn
This
Uh,
is
UiPath dev?
this.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
sorry to cut you, but even I have like kind of similar experience, but
Mm-hmm.
I was into production activities and development activities as well.
Uh-huh.
I'm most familiar with automation anywhere, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like little familiar with the Power Automate,
Uh-huh.
like 4 years of experience.
Uh-huh.
Like even I want to try UiPath, and along with like scripting, some basic scripting knowledge which can help us in cracking the interviews. Like because no, nowadays so many are asking about those.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Asking about what?
Scripting
Scripting
language.
knowledge, like have
Uh-huh.
you developed any
VB.
Python script?
VB
Yeah,
script or
VB.
Python script, right?
Yeah, yeah. Mostly it's like VB, and second one is like Python.
Python.
People are asking about that.
Okay, definitely. So over here, definitely you're gonna learn RPA development, properly development from the basic and till advanced. Like okay, we are in advance. We have document understanding on AI Center also, right? So definitely you're gonna
Yeah,
learn.
yeah.
As I said, that's the first one,
So,
and
Maninder, can you tell us how much VB script is needed? And
I would say that VB script over here is needed for expression. Actually, you to write the expressions.
no, we
Greater than, less than, or
actually
something.
with the VB script we can write code in order to do some activities in
Like
Excel
uh,
that would be having a
yeah,
performance issue very fast. So many of the companies asking for VB script, they want to just do the Excel sort of the things using VB scripting. So I am
So
seeing in the
I
project.
no, no, no. I would say that I'll give you this one, Manish, because I have done already. I have done the scripting with the VB. Okay, VB scripting also I have done in bots. What happens is there is a problem of performance. There is a problem of you can't change values. It's like a hard coded things. VB scripting. Bot came, as I said in the initial, if see, learning means to know is good, knowing is good. Okay, we started with script, then we came to RPA tool, and then we came to intelligent bot. Now what if the interview is asking for scripting? Definitely, he's going backward direction.
No, I'm giving a one small example. In one
Uh-huh,
of the
uh-huh,
project,
Like
there was a
uh-huh,
requirement
uh-huh.
to put a record in the one of the column, and that need to be wrapped. We have to perform the wrapping of the
Mhm.
entire column, and we have to
Okay.
unwrap it again once we
Huh.
are going to upload the file in the SharePoint. So
Definitely,
for
man.
that, they were having around thousands of the rows in that Excel sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And so for performing the wrap text and unwrap text,
Got it.
I have written the simple VB
Script.
script code. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
a 4 5 line code passing the sheet name and sheet location, and this was like a Boolean value to the wrap text to be true or false.
Yes, yes, yes. Reptech.
So sort
Okay.
of,
Yes, yes, yes. For this kind of
even like
and other things also.
hmm.
Other things also.
Definitely.
even like we had one bot which kind of highlights the uh,
Color.
like mismatch things and
Yeah,
of course color
same,
also.
same, same. We also.
Exactly.
Yeah, with
Yes.
the
The
Even
mismatch values for that
yes.
we use
yeah,
macro
because
like
in Power Script, you Power Automate, you cannot do this side of thing with the
exactly.
color
Mm-hmm.
coding.
Mm-hmm.
So it has if you're going to do with the help of your even this UiPath, it will going to take one by one per function action. So VBScript was doing the coloring part in just a fraction of seconds.
In UiPath also you can do that one, and that will be
Yeah,
done in the
UiPath we
yes,
can
yes,
do
yes.
with the help of get sheet
No,
set
color, get
set
color
color.
or set color.
Yeah,
Yes,
set
Yeah.
color
yes. So
actually.
yes, 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 definitely. See, what happens is like, okay, when you need customization, on the base cosmetic changes, suppose, okay, I have done the
Right.
same task which you are saying right now, that okay, coloring on the base of condition, or setting the width of the column so that it will be visible. The text will be. I have done the same task. Definitely, you need VB script. You need to learn that basically the VB script wherever
So,
it is required.
are we going to do that stuff also in the training, or we have to learn it separately?
I'll say that VB scripting is a completely different, you can say this is a different course actually. If I say that, okay, with RPA, can I learn Python also? It's very, that
Yeah.
both the
I know.
technologies are, both the things are different, right?
Like basic thing can we learn like
Definitely.
yeah,
Basic,
yeah, basic.
basic you will be learning, right? Basic, as I said in the starting also, that okay, my first task is to teach you the basic fundamental of programming language, any programming language, which can use anywhere. It's like, okay, teaching you the classes, it's like teaching you the functions, it's like, okay, teaching you that, okay, how the variables are declared, how the loops works, how what kind of things are over there. Okay, this is our target, basically. This is my target, how to do that. Okay, VB scripting, definitely. The conditions and all, definitely we gonna through when we will be doing the projects, we will learn that thing over there itself. When we will be doing the task, definitely we're gonna learn that thing over there.
Yeah, if you can just tell little bit of the things in the VB script, and then we
Mhm.
can, and if you can
Definitely.
suggest some of the links
Yes,
or
yes,
YouTube
yes,
channel, then we
yes,
can
yes.
just do
Yes,
it by
yes, yes,
ourselves
yes,
only.
yes, yes. Definitely, definitely. We have the documents where it is where we're gonna share you the, as you know, that we're gonna share you the study material kind of thing over there also. There it will be like, okay, if you are using regular expression, there will be like regular expressions, general use regular expression. There are expressions, regex, different kind of regex will be there. Similarly, for the VB script also, we will have the VB, codes over there, generally use codes basically with the VB, which will be helpful for you, like coloring, wrapping, these kind of thing. Now we do it. So it will be there. Okay. And
Okay.
it's easy. VB script is hell easy. Don't worry. We will have assignment for it. So when we will be doing the assignment, definitely you will learn it over.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Manasa, any the doubt?
No, as of now I'm fine.
Okay. Okay. Rama, I guess you have some doubt. Sorry.
No,
Okay. Cool. So this is how it is basically. Okay. Okay. So our starting, we were like RPA, then we saw RPA, what is not RPA, then we saw evolution of RPA, then we saw the application of RPA. And now at the end, not at the end, we have RPA life cycle. But today's session, I guess we have to wrap up it over here only, because we have time constraints. Some people need to sleep and some people are a little bit late. So we will be meeting Saturday 2 hour class, and Sunday there will be 2 hour class. It please take it's like it can go 2 hours 15 minutes or 2 hour 20 minutes. So make yourself like that comfortable. So we will be starting from RPS life cycle, which says that okay, how the process comes, and at the ends how it delivers. So there are different kind of stages like identification, discovery, design, development, testing, production, and maintenance. Okay, what are the documents we need to prepare in each step? What are the how the flow will go, whether it will go, what are the methodologies which we gonna use? We gonna use waterfall, we gonna use our agile methodologies, we gonna use V-shape. What kind of methodology we are using it over here, spiral or anything, which kind of methodology we are using it, we learn it over there. Okay, so that was today's session, was kind of a little bit basic, or you can say normal, okay, friendly session. Okay, kind of. Okay, so if anyone has, so today's session is still here. If anyone has any doubt, please feel free to ask your question right now, or we will see you on Saturday. Sorry, Saturday, 2 hours in 2 hour session. So there, that day we will be finished with this RPA. What is up?
How many days will be having classes per week?
Manasa, it depends on the availability of candidates when they are available, because we can't put a class if you are in office, right? We don't want to pressurize you on that one. But definitely Saturday, Sundays, classes will be there. On the weekends, the classes will be there because everyone is free on that day, right? So
And
it's
what about weekdays?
weekdays, definitely there will be classes on weekdays, because we can't go with just weekend classes. It's like, okay, we have to at least take 4 classes in a week, like Saturday, Sunday,
Okay.
including Saturday, Sunday. And we can be have like, okay, 1 hour or 2 hour in Wednesday or some day. Because so what happens is like, okay, as early as you finish it, it's good for you. As early as we wrap up this thing, it's good for you, because as I said in the previous lecture also, I said, and in this also I'm saying, after April, the best time for switch is after April. So I want you guys to be prepared for that, fully prepared for that, basically. Because at the
So
end, yes.
because as I have told you in the chat,
Oh, I'm
I have
sorry.
already like more career gap. So
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just teaching people and I didn't appreciate the detail of training schedule price duration. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't saw.
it's okay.
Okay, and recording link as we if possible. Definitely, Suraj. There will be recording links and all. We will be okay. Can you please share the okay? Share the schedule of the upcoming session. Sure, sure, sure. Schedule also I'll share with you. As I said, everyone, it is completely depend on you know when the candidates are available. Because suppose if you are not available and we are putting the class, it's of no use. Okay, not even mine, not even your use. Okay, I'm available for any time. Even if you go in the morning time, I'm okay with that. If you go in the evening time, I'm go with that. We are okay with that. Okay, we have to find some common timing where we can put the classes. Okay, and we have to do that one. And also at the end we need to create groups. We will be dividing you into groups so that when we give you project, you can develop the project in that groups. Okay. So
Okay, I think Maninder, you can stop the recording.
okay,
So
just give me a second.